Okay, so the week ahead number, I don't know, it's the 6th of March 2017. So you've got another big week ahead. We've got more bikes to keep going through. In the last 4 weeks we've had well over 100 bikes come in. So we're working through all those bikes for assessments and repairs and a whole bunch of things. So there's been a lot of questions on what's repairable and these sorts of things. How do you determine what can be repaired and what can't be repaired? So I mean that's a whole topic in itself. So I'll see if I can get to a video on that in the future sometime. We get other questions on, can you do other sort of style of bikes? Can you do mountain bikes? And it's like, yeah, I've got a few mountain bikes, and we do get mountain bikes coming in for repair, quite frequently. Often they don't get scrapped, so they're not in a position then I can cut them up. So I've got a few that I can cut up, but not that many. Whereas the road bikes, because they're typically a lighter frame, they get damaged to a more severe extent, so it's more likely that they get scrapped. Whereas the heavier duty wall thickness on the mountain bike makes them more durable typically, and so they're more likely to be repairable, and so I don't have as many in the stockpile to be cut up. So, but I do have a few, and I'll get to them when I can. So, other questions have been on the different style of frames, like tube-to-tube construction, or a tube and lug, sort of like a Colnago or a Time, and so I have got some of those, and I've cut up a Time, and so I'll do a video on that fairly soon. So that's already cut up, but yeah, I just need to do the filming on that. I have got a frame review coming up next week, so I've almost finished shooting all the video for that. I've just got to do a bit of audio on that and a bit of editing, and so I'll release that during the week. And what other questions? There's been so many questions. It's actually been really humbling, all the support that I've been getting on the channel, and the subscribers. Every day there's so many more subscribers coming through, and lots of views and stuff. So I really appreciate the support, and it's I don't know what else I can say apart from thank you. It's clear that people want to see this stuff, and I just wish I had more time to bring you more stuff. It would be a full-time job basically, doing all this stuff. So so we'll see where it goes. On the weekend just gone, I managed to get out for a ride on the Saturday morning, sort of regular sort of 50 odd Ks on the mountain bike, and that was pretty good. I didn't get out on the bike yesterday. I ended up going to the Airshow, so that was a huge day, seeing the jets and the old warbirds and stuff flying around. So I had a really enjoyable day, and it's sort of funny, having worked in aerospace for many years, and we were making components. We were making flaps for the F-18, the C and D series, and the E and F series, the Super Hornets. But then rudders for 777 and 757, and winglets for the 737, and Kruger flaps for the 747, and 737 ailerons, and all sorts of little bits and pieces over the years. And every time I see one of these planes flying in the sky, or I get on the plane to Sydney or wherever, 737 with the winglets, and I always wonder if that's one of mine. It's sort of, you never know, like, unless you go and have a look at the serial number and all that sort of stuff. But not really practical to go and do that when you're on the runway. So, but yeah, it's always sort of funny just to see those bits flying around the sky. So on the Instagram, I posted a pic from the Airshow yesterday, and someone made the comment, "Oh, you're going to go cut the F-16 in half?" And it's just like, well, I've cut F-18s in half, all the F-18 flaps. I've done that, but yeah, not the whole aircraft, but yeah, just the flap. So yeah, which is, that's probably the key difference between the aerospace and the bike industry is, the level of quality control and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that's another topic in itself. So so anyway, I'll throw in a little snippet from the Airshow, a couple of little things. Yeah, but thanks for watching. Put any comments below, likes, dislikes, etc. And as I said the other day, if you dislike something, let me know. Don't just tick dislike. Let me know what it is, and so I can change it. I've got a thick skin. I don't get offended very easily. So you can tell me what you think, and yeah, let's just grow the channel, so we can all keep moving forward. So thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for the video during the week of the next review, which is coming out, and yeah, enjoy this little clip from the Airshow, and we'll see you next time. Okay, see ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's demonstration.